Hello everyone and welcome. So today we are doing my Bookopoly chooses my July TBR. So we are already in July, but before we are going to my TBR, let's see how I did last month in June. So as you'll know, I didn't finish my May TBR. So I got a punishment book, All of Us with Wings. I haven't even started on that. So we're not doing very well at all. And then I had 5 books. The first one was The Governess Game. Haven't even started on that. For a historical fiction or classic, then we have a fantasy, we have Queen of Nothing. Haven't started on that. For a contemporary, Where the Heart Is, I have read that. For sci-fi, Enclave, I have read that. And for romance, The Queen of Euphoria. Haven't read that. So, didn't go so well, and that means yet another punishment. I just have been in a reading slump. Or, I don't know, it's just, I will call it a life slump, basically. I have been, the reason why I haven't read, I have watched I think 2 or 3 seasons of Bones. So that is basically everything I have done, and it's a crime show. And I don't read during crime shows, so yeah. But that means punishment cards. So I don't even remember what is on here. The only thing I remember is that this is some of the people I follow on Goodreads. It's their lowest TBR, or they have rated it low. So I have shuffled, I don't even know what's on here anymore, so it doesn't really matter. So let's pick kind of the first one, see what it is. Shadow of the Fox. Chandler Ainsley, she DNF'd this book, so she couldn't get through it. And that's interesting. This one is actually on my TBR for June, for my readathon, which is interesting. But you will hear on that later. Okay, so let's get over to the rolls for roll number 1. So last we ended on romance. So let's see what we get this month. How many rolls? Everything like that. So first roll. 11. So, if anyone didn't see that, graphic novel or a manga. So, rule number 1, and we got a graphic novel or a manga. And for this one, I have chosen Heartstopper Volume 3. So I have read the last 2, I have loved them. And I want to read this. I can read it fast, so yeah, I really want to get to this and see if it is as good as the last two. So it's gonna be interesting. So let's get over to roll number 2. So roll number 2. 10. Read a library book. So rule number 2, and we got a library book. So my library has an app, and they've gotten a new one, and they have more books on there right now. So I have chosen a book called F.C. Massey, The Break. Don't know what this is about. It's a short one, and it seems interesting enough. I just don't feel like going to the library right now, but the app, it will be a library book, so let's get over to roll number 3. So roll number 3. 7. A contemporary. So roll number 3, we got a contemporary. I have a few books that I kind of need to get to, and it's easier if they are on my TBR already. So I have just decided on beach read. So I don't know much about it, but it seems interesting and I need to read it. So yeah, let's get over to roll number 4. Roll number 4. 8. A sci-fi. So rule number 4, and we got a sci-fi, and I have decided to go with Red Rising. And this is also a book I need to read for something. It's Bookopoly. It's Bookopoly, so yeah, have to get to it. Seems really interesting. But yeah, let's get over to roll number 5. Roll number 5. Possibly our last roll. The board has been especially nice to me for like a month or 2. 7. A mystery or a thriller. So roll number 5 and our last roll. I feel like the board is really nice, and I'm just not good at reading them. So I got a mystery or a thriller. I decided to go with The Silence of Bones. It seems really, really interesting, and yeah, can't wait to read it. But that was all my rolls. I have one book physical. I might buy Red Rising. I have to see. I am going to Outland, which is a bookstore, soon in July, and I might see if they have it there or not. But yeah, that was it for my TBR video, and yeah, can't wait. My Wonderland-a-thon TBR will soon be out as well. It's a huge TBR, so yeah. But that was it for my TBR. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, all the links are down in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye!